There's also apparently an offer from bare knuckle boxing for $20 million.
They'll say it exceeds $20 million. They already extended them a $20 million offer earlier in the month.
What is bare knuckle boxing? This is a thing.
It's exactly what you would think it is. It's kind of it's a rogue MMA league where they basically
Sean
have
Merriman's
no gloves.
a part of it.
And they have $20 million to throw at.
It's a good whiskey from KO Distilling. I know that.
It's true. They have $20 million to throw at a washed-up boxer.
More than
probably,
that, apparently.
No. This is the deal, Cakes. They just figure that if they offer them $20 million, they do a pay-per-view, and they'll make more than that.
Yeah, they've done the math on it.
Do they have it now when they have regular fights? No. Like the only fight that I know that happened there was Paulie Malignaggi fought in bare knuckle boxing. He was he at one point was like a welterweight champion of the world or whatever, and he was Conor McGregor's sparring partner for a while. They had that falling out, and he ended up fighting Conor McGregor's like lackey.
Well, how many buys did that get?
I have no idea. That's my only awareness, though, and I'm just telling you because I know about the whole Conor McGregor story and Malignaggi. But it's it's a smaller MMA league. But I guess they figure if they offer the money and if Tyson said yes, they'd probably make more than 20.
So this is 20 just to Tyson.
Yes.
And are they trying to get another big name involved, like an Evander?
Well, Evander's throwing his name out there. Like Tito Ortiz says he's been approached.
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock. I think they say Wanderlei Silva. Is that how you say his name?
I think it's Wanderlei, but
Wanderlei, whatever it is. I think he's been approached. And I'm just watching right now the bare knuckle on YouTube. I mean, their knuckles are bare. They have their wrists taped, but their knuckles are. That is no joke.
It's
right
vicious.
There.
Vicious. My street fighting days back in the day.
I mean, I'd give you all my money to watch Tyson fight somebody bare knuckled.
I would go the Valdez route, and I would try to pirate it and not pay all my money.
Well, I do that too, but then I would just give him everything I got.
Yeah.
If I couldn't.
I don't know. It seems like it seems like we're going down the road where there's going to be some sort of fight, but I've said this all along. I'm not as interested in a goofy exhibition.
No, me neither. If he's wearing headgear and it looks like a celebrity boxing match where he's fighting Screech, I'm out.
Right. And I'm as cool as it is to see Tyson losing weight and working out and throwing, 5 seconds, a flurry of punches or doing I think the last video was just him doing like lunges or something like that. I need to see him sparring at some point. Like if he's going to get back into it, he needs to spar. Like that'll tell if he's
I'm sure he has.
If he's sparring rounds, I haven't heard that he's sparring, but if he's actually sparring, then I'm going to say this is somewhat legitimate. But I've said all along I want to see him chase the dream of, which is probably unrealistic, of, hey, I want to be heavyweight champion of the world again, and I'm going to work my way back up to that.
I think I'd rather see him bare knuckle fight. Screw that stuff. Who cares with the wussy gloves? I want to see him the bare knuckle.
Well, either way, he's got to do it for $20 million. He has to.
He's going to do it now. He says the names that they're going through are unbelievable. And shocker, Holyfield wants to. He's like, I'll do it.
Sure.
Everybody wants a piece of it now.
Well, Holyfield looks great too. I think he's 57.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of Holyfield working out?
He may look great, but
has he been posting in his own?
He posted
vids?
some videos recently too. Apparently, I got to look at it, see if I can find it.
I mean, you're going to license a guy who's almost 60 to go get his brains beaten in?
Right.
Yeah, well,
that seems
you're going to pay him $10 million?
Hey,
that
they
seems
licensed
irresponsible.
JP. It didn't take that long.
I guess that's true.
Right?
Yeah, but JP wasn't 60 last time I checked.
Right.
He was a much younger man.
If you can bring in money, they'll find a way to license you.
Here's what they're doing. They realize that nothing else is going on. They're trying to capitalize on it. If the pandemic weren't happening, nobody would care that Mike Tyson's bare-knuckle boxing. If everything else is going on.
I disagree with that.
Well,
I think the interest would be much lower.
Tyson is a draw.
Holyfield looks much slower than Mike.
I agree with that. He does look slower.
Mike looks way faster compared to Evander.
In the 5-second clip that we've seen of Tyson.
Well,
You suckers keep paying $50 to watch old dudes fight. I'm sitting on the side.
I won't do it. JP will do it. Eric might.
Hold on. You wouldn't pay to see Tyson at this point, Jason?
No,
honestly?
Probably not.
I would not.
Probably
I'd be all
It's
in.
a
I think
freak
it'd be,
show.
I think it'd be more than $50.
It might be.
If they're going to pay him $20 million and they pay Evander 10 or 15, it'll be way more than 50.
I mean, they got my money. They just take my money.
Squirreling away that money, Jason. Haircut Central over here.
Whatever.
Squirreling that money away.
Well, Tyson was actually in the ring this weekend. I guess he was on All Elite Wrestling's Double or Nothing pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So he presented a belt to Cody Rhodes.
Right. Well,
look, I just think at one point, wasn't he bankrupt? Didn't he run out of money? Now, I know he's kind of
which one, Tyson's or
Tyson?
I think I don't know if he filed for bankruptcy.
He's got 100 kids.
Well, and also I think Don King took a lot of money from him. And I think he spent. I mean, he would crash a Bentley and then give it to the policeman. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. He'd just say, "Here, you know what? I don't even want that car. You can have it."
I think he's financially okay now. Like he's, found a way to make money. He appears in movies, does things like this, appearance fees. But I don't think he's making $20 million.
No.
You can't turn that down.
According to the site is Wealthy Gorilla. He's worth $3 million.
Yeah. Which to Mike, Mike could blow through that in a day if he wanted.
Oh, yeah, of course he could.
He'd buy one cheetah and an elephant. And
well, hopefully he's not buying exotic big cats anymore. Hopefully he's got.
At one point in his life, he was probably worth $200 million.
Yeah.
And now he's worth
$3 million. It says at one point his career earnings were $685 million. And he was worth over $300 million.
Yeah, so he's got to do it.
And that's
they got to make that happen. Right.
That's back then. Like, had his prime been now, he'd be over $1 billion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Phone number is 800-636-1067. Where do you stand on it? It does seem like we are moving towards a Mike Tyson fight.
I'm stunned
of
by
some sorts. There's talk that it could just be an exhibition 2-rounder. Shannon Briggs, who's another boxing fossil.
I'm not as interested in that.
He wants to fight him. Yeah. Now you have this offer from Bare Knuckle Boxing, which it is called Bare Knuckle Boxing, but maybe it is just boxing. I thought it was an MMA league.
They look like MMA guys, but I'm not sure you're allowed to kick.
Right. No, it's just boxing.
Yeah,
I've watched it.
Yeah, I mean, I got it on right here. It looks like they're just punching each other. But I mean, I'm all in. Can you imagine being hit by? One thing would be hit by Tyson with a glove on. With no glove, like at a bar fight, you're gonna die.
Trab, have you seen? So you've seen it. I've never seen it. Have you remembered any names? Are there any names that have fought on bare knuckle boxing?
Well, I think Sean Merriman has done one or two, right?
I don't know about him. Yeah, like they're like old MMA fighters, like Chris Lieben or whatever his name is. Chris Lieben. You guys, you'd have to be an MMA fan to even know who they are.
Do they tape up the knuckles, or is it literally bare knuckle?
It's literally.
No, yeah, they're taped up.
Oh, they are taped?
No, they're not. I'm watching right here. The wrists are taped.
They're at wraps on their hands.
Yeah, but not on their knuckles. Watch right now. I'm watching it right now.
Since I've seen it.
Yeah, they're literally bare knuckled. They have a wrap around their thumb, and then around their wrist.
Yeah, the wrist are. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dude, it's no joke.
It's like gladiator style.
Now, I know Merriman was supposed to. He had a contract, but here it says Merriman pulls out of bare knuckle fighting debut. Maybe he got scared.
Maybe he came to his senses and realized this is idiotic. What am I doing?
And then it looks like he had some sort of contract dispute with them. So I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. They do like real fights. I don't know why they'd want Merriman in there.
Well, because I think he was training. I think he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do post NFL. He was trying to do like a Hardy thing.
Does Lights Out still have NFL cash? That is the question. Was he smart with his money?
Probably has some. Yeah, I would say yes.
I hope he was. If you're considering taking on bare knuckle fights, I just don't know if you've done that well with your cash.
I didn't say he did great with it. Right. I said he probably has some left.
Yeah, he probably has some.